Hi, I'm Inka, and I'm so sorry for my technical difficulties, but Facebook Live isn't showing up on my phone. So I really wanted to share with you what I've been working on all day. I created some notes for you that you can check out. They are linked on the Healthy and Happy Facebook page where this class was supposed to happen. And we wanted to do a class for you because there have been a bunch of people who talk to me about having their oils, but they don't know exactly what to do with them. And so I wanted to come on and share with you the ways that I use my oils and my team uses their oils and how you can use your oils in your home. So the notes that I shared with you are available by clicking on the link in the Healthy and Happy Facebook page. And we have a little bit of there was a guideline of what I would talk about tonight. So I know that some of you on here have your own kits. Some bought a whole kit. Some people purchased a few oils, and some people are just interested in learning more about oils. So we have a few different kinds of groups of people, and I'm just going to speak very generally. For the rest of the month, I do have other Facebook classes that are coming up. They will not be videos, but there are classes that are coming up through the rest of December on the Healthy and Happy page with me and my team. And so this week is I have my oils now. Now what? On the 14th, we're doing do-it-yourself holiday gifts, holiday ideas. And we're not going to actually make them during the class, but we will share with you information about making them. Maybe you'll make some of your own homemade gifts. On the 21st, we have stress-free holiday, using your essential oils for a stress-free holiday because can be some stresses around the holidays. And on the last Wednesday of the month, on the 28th, is Healthy from the Inside Out. We will be gearing up for a healthy challenge that I'm going to run in January. So I'm going to do a cleanse in January, start a cleanse group, and whoever would like to join us is more than welcome to do that. So, excuse me, one of the things that I wanted to cover, and some people have asked me about, and you can follow along with some of the notes that I shared with you, is some safety measures. So when you use essential oils, many people have asked me, what are the safety measures? Are these safe? Can I use these on my kids? And of course, we all have kids and grandkids, and we want to be able to use them. So when you're using essential oils, what you really want to pay attention to is the oil quality. You want to make sure there are different kinds of oils, and you want to make sure that the oil that you're using is truly a high-grade oil. doTERRA's oils are certified pure therapeutic grade oils. So they are high-quality oils that require proper methods of growing, of harvesting, of distilling. They're a superior oil that doTERRA ensures through sourcing and testing that these oils are pure from source all the way up to bottling. And you can check we will be able to, on a website, be able to check our batch number to check the testing of each batch of oils that you receive. So there are a few links that I put on your notes, a little bit of information about our sourcing, a little bit of information about safety aspects for using doTERRA oils, and some tests for quality. So there's a lot of information in the links that I shared with you on these notes. You can use your essential oils on babies, on children. They're effective in supporting the body to heal itself for physical and emotional issues. They're extremely affordable, and they really cost pennies for each use. So I use them on my family, on my kids, on my granddaughter, and they are a very, very safe, natural way to keep your family healthy. There are a few points to keep in mind when using your oils, especially with children and pets, maybe people who are seniors or people who have immune depressed diseases. You want to be careful that you dilute your oils, your essential oils, with a carrier oil. So what is a carrier oil? A carrier oil is a vegetable oil that's derived from the fatty portion of the plant. And we generally use our carrier oil that we use in doTERRA is fractionated coconut oil. So this is my fractionated coconut oil. This is what I do when I make roller bottles or any kind of blends. I will use some fractionated coconut oil with the essential oil. So if I'm putting some kind of oil on a baby or a child or somebody who has maybe some sensitivities in their skin, I will take a couple of drops of the oil in my hand. It's colorless, it's odorless. You can sort of see it there. It's stable, so it doesn't go rancid, and it stays liquid at all temperatures. So I just put a few drops in my hand, and then I would take, let's see, we'll take a little bit of lavender tonight. That would be helpful for anybody who's feeling stressed. Lavender is very relaxing and calming. So you take the lavender, and then I would just either take a whole drop in my hand, or sometimes I'll just put a dab on my hand. So I don't even actually take a drop. I can put my finger on top of the top and get a little bit of oil on my finger like that. I could take a drop if I was going to put it on various places, the back of my neck or my feet, but I usually take not that much. So I put it with the carrier oil, rub it together, and then I'll rub it on the back of my neck, put a little bit on my temples, maybe rub it on the soles of my feet. And since I love lavender, I sort of wave it around and let it infuse the whole space. So that's the easy way to be able to use your oil with carrier oils. The other way is to put it into a roller bottle, and we will cover the roller bottles in a few minutes. If you don't have fractionated coconut oil and you have some other kind of massage oil, you're more than welcome to use that. You can use almond oil or peanut oil or jojoba oil. Even in a pinch, you could use olive oil. I was at somebody's house one day and made them a blend with olive oil because we didn't have anything else. So that is something that you can use if you are somewhere and somebody has a skin reaction to an oil. You can use just olive oil and rub it on. It will calm down that reaction. So there are sometimes some people who are sensitive excuse me, who are sensitive to oils. Sensitivity may show up as redness in the skin, sometimes even some hives or a little bit of tenderness or swelling, itchiness. It's not actually an allergic reaction, because an allergic reaction, a true allergic reaction, is from protein in something. So, like peanuts have a protein, shellfish has a protein. There's no proteins in essential oils, so it's not a true allergic reaction when somebody has sensitivity, but it can be uncomfortable. And so you want to use a carrier oil, not water, to reduce that, whatever that slight reaction might be. We often put essential oils on our feet because the pores in the feet absorb very quickly into the body, and the feet are also less sensitive than other skin on the body. And you have your oils, use your oils. One of the big things that I hear all the time is, I have my oils, but I haven't even opened them. And then I get to their house and nothing's open, and we have to open everything up together because people are afraid to use their oils. But the oils are so safe. You can use them on babies. You can use them on pets. As long as you learn about them, as long as you're educated and you know what to do with them, and you know about a few of them that are hot, you're very safe to use the oils, and they can be a wonderful way to keep your family healthy. Some of the other things to keep in mind are a few hot oils. I listed a few on your notes. The 5 that I listed are cassia, cinnamon, clove, oregano, and thyme. So at all times when you use those oils, that's cassia, cinnamon, clove, oregano, and thyme, you always want to use a carrier oil with those oils. They are hot oils, and those will cause a burning feeling in your skin. A couple of other oils, sometimes blends that have peppermint in them, and peppermint itself, can cause a feeling of a little bit of intense heat in the skin. Sometimes people who use past tense, which is a great oil for any kind of head and neck tension, I usually just rub it all around my neck, and rub it in. It loosens my neck right up. If you use this and you feel a little bit of heat or intensity in the neck, you take a little carrier oil, rub it on, and it calms it right down. So you don't have to worry about having a problem with the oils that way. The other, excuse me, the other thing about oils is you want to use the perfect amount. So what's the perfect amount? Did you know that 1 drop of peppermint oil is like 28 cups of tea? So in this little bottle of peppermint, it's like drinking 28 cups of tea. And a lot of us have used tea for calming and soothing the stomach. So peppermint is a great way to calm and soothe any kind of digestive upset. It's also cooling. It's also, I have some people who use it for travel, for not feeling well, motion sickness. So peppermint is a great oil to be able to use, but sometimes for some people it might cause some sensitivity. And like I said, if that happens, if you notice that, you can just add the carrier oil afterwards. With my son, I know he's sensitive to it. I add the carrier oil first because I found out the first time I used it on him that he was sensitive to it. So I don't do that to him anymore. The next thing we were going to cover is sensitivities for pregnancy, for children, for babies, for seniors. So what are the safety aspects of using essential oils in pregnancy? Many women find relief from pregnancy symptoms through essential oils. And it's a critical time during pregnancy to make sure that you use only high quality essential oils like doTERRA oils. They can help reduce, using oils can help reduce other toxins in your environment. So you can use oils so that you're not using things that are more toxic. And some of the common things that women will use essential oils for are for nausea. You could use ginger or peppermint. For swelling maybe of the ankles, of the legs, you could use deep blue also or peppermint. Improve cellular function and overall health, you could use frankincense. So frankincense is an amazing oil. It's the king of oils. It helps improve that cellular function and it can help with your overall health through your pregnancy. Emotional balance is a big one during pregnancy. So some women will use lavender like we used, any of the citruses that you have, wild orange, lemon, anything that makes her feel good would be helpful. Also, our serenity oil, which helps promote sleep, helps promote relaxation, serenity, and then balance, which is a wonderful, wonderful oil. Some of you have balance. That's not balance. Some of you have balance, and balance has a nice woodsy smell. It helps with connecting and grounding. So those are a few things that women will use oils for during pregnancy. Many midwives have been using oils for centuries. So it is something that is a very common practice. Of course, you want to check with your doctor. Some doctors are not really familiar with essential oils. Much more you would find midwives who are commonly comfortable and use essential oils during birth, and even will place a drop of frankincense on a newborn baby's head right after birth. So the one thing that you should consider with pregnant women is that things do change during pregnancy and they may have increased sensitivities. So some women will notice that they have a heightened sense of smell. I don't know if any of you experienced that, but I did experience that during pregnancy. And so there may be some smells that don't smell so good to them. That's fine. They don't need to use those things that they don't like. There's always another oil. There's always something else that they can use to get the same kinds of benefits. So you might have to play around a little bit to find which oils are the ones that help them with their symptoms. But they're definitely something that is wonderful to use during pregnancy. And my favorite, I don't have it here, but my favorite resource I put in your notes, it's called Essential Oils for Pregnancy, Birth, and Babies. It's by Stephanie Fritz. She is a midwife, and she uses essential oils, doTERRA specifically. She also suggests our supplements Lifelong Vitality as a woman's prenatal vitamin. So that's a wonderful, wonderful book, wonderful resource. And when I was a birth doula, I used essential oils all the time to soothe and relax my moms and dads who I was working with. A little bit of lavender sprayed in the room is a wonderful thing during birthing to relax a mom and her partner. So one thing that you might want to be aware of is during lactation, some moms notice that their milk supply decreases, but not all. So what I suggest is a case-by-case basis to notice if it has any effect on that particular woman. I have some women that I've worked with and they say that it doesn't bother them at all, and then others will say, oh, I noticed right away. So if they notice a reduction in their milk supply and they don't want to stop lactating, you want to just have them stop using peppermint or any of the blends that have peppermint, and they should be okay. So we're going to talk a little bit about cooking with essential oils, and I feel like I should have a little pot and spoon, and I didn't bring that prop with me. So I don't have any props for cooking with essential oils. I do not cook that much. I cook some, but I'm not a big cook. You know, for me, whatever's easy is the best. But I do use my essential oils in food. My favorite is to add lemon oil to hummus. So I take a little bit of the lemon oil. It has a wonderful, fresh, bright flavor. And something about adding lemon oil to hummus just makes the whole thing taste so much better. And I have to be careful not to eat the whole thing. So lemon in hummus is great. Another thing is adding lime or cilantro to salsa. It just brightens the whole thing up. It makes it feel like you just picked it out of the garden. You could add peppermint to chocolate chips. That's unfortunately one of my favorites too. I try not to eat that too much. And another great one is to add On Guard. So we all know we should give On Guard a little bit of time. We all know a little bit about On Guard. On Guard is the one that should be in every home, every school, every office, every hospital, every place. It helps you with any kinds of environmental threats, anything floating around, anything that might make you feel unwell in terms of colds or coughs. It has a wonderful, bright orange, cinnamon, clove kind of smell. To me, it smells like fall. And I love to put On Guard on apple slices. So I slice up an apple and put a couple of drops on the apples, mix the whole thing together, and it gives it that wonderful cinnamony, clove, fruity kind of taste. Another favorite of mine is a quinoa salad that I'm not a lover of quinoa, but of course I eat it because it's supposed to be healthy for you. So I put a quinoa with cranberries and oranges and an On Guard honey glaze on the whole thing. It is one of my favorite ways to eat quinoa. So that's a wonderful other very easy to make thing. What else was on my list? I also add On Guard to plain yogurt. So I don't eat the yogurts that come with a lot of sugars and flavors. We buy the plain natural yogurt, and so I add unsweetened applesauce, maybe a little bit of maple syrup, some granola, and a couple of drops of On Guard. And that way I'm getting my On Guard in my body, so I'm fighting any germs that are floating around, and I'm getting a wonderful taste in my yogurt and applesauce. And I put it in my granddaughter's too, so that she gets that dose of On Guard when she's eating her yogurt and applesauce. It's a really easy way to get some On Guard into your body. If you add oils to uncooked food, and the other place to add oils is if I'm making sauces, I'll add some of our thyme or marjoram, oregano, any of the culinary oils, or if I'm making Mexican, maybe a little turmeric, or we have a black pepper, which is wonderful also. The only thing is be very careful when you're adding any of these more potent culinary oils. So this is, let's see if I can find one. This is our thyme. Thyme is also, if you remember, it's a hot oil. So it really has a Italian smell, but also a very strong smell. When you smell it, and many of you might have oregano, it would be similar. When you smell it, you can really feel the heat in your nose. So when you take a bottle of thyme or marjoram or oregano, you do not want to drop a whole drop into the pot because you will ruin your soup or your stock or your sauce or whatever you're making. You just want to take a toothpick and stick it inside the hole right there. You stick the toothpick in and stir that into your food. Oh, too low. And stir that into your food because you can always add more, but you can never take any away. So They are very, very potent. If you add oils to food that is uncooked, like the hummus or the apples or the yogurt, you'll get the health benefits of the oil. If you add the oils to the cooked food, there is no scientific research as to whether you'll get the health benefits. So you will definitely get the flavor, but the benefits may not carry through. They may get burned off. I generally season with my essential oils at the end of cooking so that as much as I can get is in there and doesn't get heated off. Also, it will give you a lot of flavor if you season at the end. So I added on your notes some favorite recipes for fall, a cucumber dill hummus, and a link to a bunch of essential recipes. So I'm sure if you try experimenting, you'll find a few that you like. The next topic is roller bottles. So we have had a couple of roller bottles recently that people have attended, and everybody loves roller bottles. Roller bottles are this little glass bottle. It has a roller on top, and sometimes the rollers are plastic, and sometimes they are metal. So I love the feel of the metal ones. They feel much better. There is a difference, but a lot of us have the plastic ones, and those work fine too. The nice thing about roller bottles is that they're so easy to apply. This one is Breathe, so it helps open your airways, and I put it on a lot of times. My husband puts it on at night, so he'll just put some on his chest. He snores, and when he uses Breathe, he doesn't snore, which I'm very happy about. So he puts a little Breathe on his chest and his neck, and then he even puts some around his nose, and then when he breathes, it opens up the airways, and it reduces his snoring. So I think it's really helpful. And in fact, I think it probably helps him sleep better because he's not having as much breathing trouble. So with a roller bottle, it's wonderful because you have the essential oil. You put a little bit of essential oil in the bottle. In a bottle this size, you're going to put about a total of 10 drops. Sometimes there's 3 or 4 different oils, and you would just add them up to equal 10 to 12 drops. And then you would top it up with fractionated coconut oil. In a bottle this size, you would go up to about 20 drops of essential oil. So this is a 10 milliliter bottle, and this is a 5 milliliter bottle. So they're a little bit different in size. They're very easy to use. My granddaughter just takes it and rubs it all over herself. They don't spill, so you don't have to worry if you give it to the kids about the oil spilling out. They're easy to just throw in your bag, so they're very portable. So roller bottles are a really wonderful, wonderful way to stretch your oils because they are more cost effective. You only put a few drops in your roller bottle. I'll show you. This would be an empty bottle, and you would just fill up about to here with essential oil, and then take your fractionated coconut oil and top the rest off into the bottle. Now, it will be a hand-eye coordination exercise to make sure you can get it in that little hole. And then you just take your top, so the top comes separate, and you would put the top in, push really hard, and then screw this plastic top on. I'm always very careful to make sure, you'll see mine were hard to open. I'm very careful to make sure they're closed tightly so that it doesn't leak all over my bag or my desk or wherever it happens to be. I did include in your notes a little list of my favorite roller bottles. They have, I think there's relaxing blend, immune boosting blend, pain eraser blend, a whole bunch of them. Some of them are ones that we did recently at a class. You can purchase empty roller bottles from Amazon or eBay. I think I got like 144 of these bottles for $30-something. So I have a lot of these roller bottles that I share or we use at classes. Aromatools.com, also on your class sheet of notes. and Oil Life are two retailers that sell roller bottles, other bottles, diffusers, bags, books. So those are a couple other places where you can get some of your supplies. Okay, so cleaning with oils. Oh, it's not here. I was going to have my spray bottle. So cleaning with oils is a great, great, great way to reduce toxins in your life. And they are a huge problem for us. They're all over our modern world. Even people who have cut out all of their toxins, it's very hard for them to avoid all toxins. In our house, we use only green products. Some of them I make and some of them I buy. So all of our hygiene, our personal care products are toxin-free, and all of our home cleaning products are toxin-free. So let me run through a few of the things that we use and that you can purchase through doTERRA and that you can make with your oils. So one of the things, did you know that the chemicals in your consumer, of course we all know there are these chemicals and toxins, but did you know that the chemicals in your consumer products don't even have to be tested? So they are not, nobody has to test what they're putting in, what chemicals they're putting into your products. So it means that you have things that you're putting on your body that it gets absorbed into your skin that hasn't even been tested to be safe for you to use on your body. I included a link to an article about that from the New York Times. And one of the things that I was really, really super excited about this year is one of the last toxins that I had been using was deodorant. And so we have, doTERRA has a natural deodorant that, where did it go? Somewhere was supposed to be in a bag. Hang on a sec. Oh, I think it maybe is sitting somewhere on a counter upstairs. Okay, it's not in the bag. So anyway, there is a deodorant. doTERRA sells a natural deodorant, which is wonderful. So I was using that. And then I also found, now I have two options. I also found a, I think this was through Oil Life. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it was through Oil Life. So one of the two retail shops that I told you about, Oil Life has this wonderful base. It is a creamy kind of base. You just use your finger to apply your deodorant. It's a mix of baking soda, coconut oil, a probiotic. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. A probiotic, and then I add my own essential oils. So I have added, always I add melaleuca because melaleuca kills bacteria. I added frankincense and lavender and geranium because geranium is wonderful for the skin and it also kills bacteria. So I have this most wonderful smelling deodorant that I put on and it works amazingly. And I've tried the Crystal and I've tried all the other natural deodorants and I haven't really found them to be that effective. This I absolutely love. It does kill the bacteria. There's no real smell. There's only the smell of my essential oils. So I really like this. And that's a big place where we have toxins is in our deodorants. Some really bad toxins. So the doTERRA offers, and there's some of the information that I'm sharing with you is actually in our product guide. And so as you go through your notes, you'll see references to pages, and those pages are referring to the product guide because there's actually a lot of information in here. You guys receive this product guide with your oils. And so on page 43, it begins the information about some of the natural products that are available through doTERRA for cleaning your body and your house. Where are they? So here is On Guard products for cleaning your house, doing your laundry, cleaning your hands, brushing your teeth. And then we have a whole line, 3 different lines of facial care depending on your skin type. So check those out because that's a wonderful way to reduce toxins in your life and to have some wonderful skincare. There is a whole hair line which includes shampoo and conditioner. This is the shampoo, conditioner, a glaze, which is what I use as my hair gel, and a hair serum, awesome for keeping the frizzies out of your hair. I could have used a little bit more today, I think. So anything that is referenced as a page number is in this product guide. One of the things that I didn't remember to tell you about is on page 9 and page 29, there is a little guide in your product guide. It's a chart, and this chart tells you which oils are to be used topically, internally, and aromatically. And then there's this little bright dot that shows you which are the hot oils. So this is cinnamon, cassia, clove, oregano. This chart will give you a guide as to which oils you can use, how to use them, and whether you need to be aware and whether they need to be diluted or whether they can be used neat. Neat means that you don't need any carrier oil. So this is a great little product guide. It also has in the beginning what are essential oils, a little bit of information about why doTERRA, and I can't turn the page, and some of the uses. So even if you don't have a book, this is a great resource for you to check out, and it comes in that packet that you get with your essential oils. So a lot of times I'll stop by somebody's house and they'll say, oh yeah, I didn't even open that thing. In that thing, that packet, you have a guide, you have this product guide, which tells you a little bit about some of the products that you haven't purchased yet. You also have a sheet of stickers. So it's a sheet that you can put all of your different stickers on so that you know what your oils are, so that your bottles don't look like this and you get confused. And a great thing to have is a couple of books. So 3 of my favorite books are right here. This is, and I didn't put these in your notes, but I can add them on the page. This is the sort of the go-to book for us, the Essential Life book. It has some science in the beginning of the book, some different areas of ways to use oils, so you can look up your ailment and then it will tell you what oils there are. It is organized to tell you each oil. So here we have eucalyptus, and it'll tell you all of the uses of eucalyptus. As you go further, it has the supplements, all of the uses of the supplements, and then it has various by system. So athletes, there's brain, I'm reading backwards. There are all of these different areas where you can use oils, cellular health, and then in the further back, there are some recipes. Oh, stress, that's a great one. We'll use that one in a few weeks. So there are some recipes in here for food, and then there are also some do-it-yourself, different kinds of care products, just like we're talking about today, where you can take care of yourself by making your own products. So some of the products that you can purchase through doTERRA are those facial, skin and hair products. There are also some spa products. This is an awesome body butter and a scrub that just came out recently. One of the things that I do, as I have said before, I like easy. So I take my facial oil, which is Immortelle. It's a wonderful oil for any fine lines and wrinkles. And I take a little of this every morning. I put some right underneath my eyes and on my forehead, around my mouth, usually a little on my neck. And then I rub some of it in. And I have noticed a difference in terms of the smoothness around my eyes. But then I take my coconut oil. This one, of course, is from Trader Joe's. And I just take a dab from the edge. And this is my coconut oil that I use for cooking, that I use for making things, that I use for everything. I take a little bit of coconut oil on my hand and then rub that into my face where the Immortelle has been rubbed in. And so it's really the main thing that I use on my skin, and as it gets drier now for winter, I will use more than I usually use. But it's such a simple way to take out toxins out of my facial care. So that's a really simple thing. You can use the the coconut oil, or you could make a roller bottle with some of the wonderful oils that are good for skin health, like lavender, melaleuca, frankincense, and make a roller bottle of your own that you apply to your face. So I have done both, and that's just a simple, simple way that you can use some oils for your own beauty care. You could also make things like diaper cream, sugar scrubs. I gave you a bunch of recipes in your notes that you can refer to, and you can get a lotion, number of different lotions from doTERRA, body butter, and this lotion is actually an unscented lotion, so you can put whatever oil you want. You can either put it into the tube, which I have not done, although I have a friend who has done that, and I don't really know how she got the oil in there. But I just take a squirt of this lotion on my hand, and then whatever oil I feel like using, whether I need to be uplifted or relaxed, I'll add that to the lotion and rub it on my hands. Okay, let me see if how we're doing here on time. Okay, we just have a few more minutes to run through. The other thing that you can clean naturally with essential oils is your home. So we have where's the wonderful On Guard product that is used. I use it for cleaning the whole house. You take 2 tablespoons of the On Guard concentrate. It comes in a pretty large container. It lasts a long time. It's very, very economical. And you put 2 tablespoons of this On Guard, This On Guard cleanser. So right here, this is the On Guard cleanser. It's about this big. And I just put a couple of squirts, a couple of tablespoons into a spray bottle and then fill it up with water. So that's how we clean every surface in our home. I know that it will kill anything that is in my environment because it's very effective on strong things. So I don't have to worry about it not being effective. Pennies, if that costs me so little to use this On Guard cleaner concentrate. This is the detergent, and so I either use this detergent or I'll use an unscented detergent that's natural and add essential oil to my wash. So that's another way to reduce your toxins. Right here we have a On Guard hand soap, so you can put this into a foam bottle. A little bit, this is actually already at the concentrate that it should be, so you put the whole thing right into here. And it's a great way for your kids to make sure that they get some On Guard when they wash their hands. So that is a way to reduce toxins in your environment in terms of what you put on your body and what you spray around your area, what you use around your area. The great thing about cleaning your home naturally is that you're reducing toxins, that you are, they're easy to use, they have a great scent. They're super effective and very economical if you're making your own products. You can make things like refrigerator and microwave cleaner, stovetop cleaner, natural air fresheners, soft scrub bathroom cleaner, garbage disposal freshener, so many things, and they're so easy to make. So there is another link for you to check out some of doTERRA's best do-it-yourselfs for making your own cleaning products. Now, one of the last things I wanted to cover is diffusers. So I don't have one going in here tonight because I'm not actually in my space. This is a historic house that I'm in that we caretake for. So it's set up for Christmas, and you can see they did a Santa in this historic house this weekend. So the diffusers, we have 4 diffusers in doTERRA. The best diffuser is the one that you have and the one that you use. So your diffuser is only as good as you use it. Again, I like simple, so I have 2 favorite diffuser blends. I use a orange and peppermint to be uplifting and invigorating if I need to be awake or focused, and I use Serenity and Citrus Bliss for sleep time. I use about 2 or 3 drops of each when I'm using those 2 oils in the diffuser at different times. And my diffuser will go all night long so that when I put Serenity and Citrus Bliss, again, Serenity is the oil that helps with sleep. It has some lavender. It's a more floral kind of smell. And then it has a deep vetiver, which is a very earthy smell. And Citrus Bliss is a blend of citruses. So these two, I put a little bit of water in my diffuser, just fill it up to the fill line, and then I put a couple of drops of this and a couple of drops of this, and I'm all set for the whole night. And it does help me stay asleep through the night. There are 4 diffusers that you can purchase through doTERRA. I put a link to the diffusers question and answers about diffusers. So the difference in the diffusers are how long they stay on and how much of a room space they can fill. So that's what you want to look at when you're looking at your diffuser. And some of them have a light, an LED light, so you want to make sure that your LED light can go off, because it's very annoying to have a diffuser that you can't turn the light off and you want to go to sleep. So one of the things about diffusers is they're very economical. You can have many people in the same space and they'll all receive the benefits of the oils that you're diffusing. They're also super easy to use. You just put some water in, add a couple of drops, and you're good to go. So the diffuser pumps the molecules into the air. They enter through your nasal passages, and if you're diffusing emotional oils, it goes right into your amygdala, the emotional center of your brain, and will help improve your emotions very, very quickly. They're also portable. You can take it with you when you travel. You can set it up in your hotel room, get rid of that stinky hotel smell. You can bring it to work or to school so that you can positively affect the workplace. You can send it to college with your college student and in hopes that they will use it to get rid of the smelly dorm room or to keep themselves healthy. They're also really effective. And depending on your choice of oils, the oils can open your airways, they can clean your home from environmental threats, balance your emotions, promote sleep, sharpen your focus. Anything, whatever the oil you choose, you have so many options in terms of what they can help you with in your diffuser. And they're toxic free. So I urge all of you candle burners to switch to diffusers. Candles, they can smell good, it's true, but a lot of candles have toxins that you're putting into the environment. So if you have diffusers as opposed to candles, you'll be able to reduce that extra toxin that is in your environment. And diffusers can help promote your health. Candles can actually be irritants for some people who have problems being able to breathe and deal with those toxins that are in the candles. So switch from candles to diffusers. They'll be great for you. As I said, doTERRA sells 4 different diffusers. I did put a link to some information to help you decide which diffuser, and if you need help with that, you can contact me or any of our team members. And that's all about diffusers. There are plenty of other diffusers out there too that are not just for sale by doTERRA, so you would need to look at them on a case-by-case basis to check out if they'll fill the room space that you're going to use them in, and if they stay on the amount of time that you're looking for. Like if you want it to be on all night long, it would need to run for 8 hours and not just 4. So now that you know about all of these different things that you can use your oils with, this is one thing I forgot to show you. I went to a class where we made room sprays, and so this is a vanilla chai. I love the smell of this, and I just spray it around my space, and it really it makes me feel happy because I enjoy the smell. It has a vanilla kind of clove chai spice smell. It's something I really, really like. And then this other thing here, this is a little keychain kit. And so it comes from doTERRA. It's $6.50, so you could just add it to your cart. And you will use this more than your whole big collection of oils. It comes with a little carabiner to hook on your bag. and it has the little bottles. So in here, you will receive your little bottles that you're going to fill with your favorite oils. So I carry this around with me all the time. I always have my favorite oils, so I can add oils to my water. I can relax with my lavender. I can put digest scent on my belly if it's not feeling well. If I need a little bit of a full health boost, I'll put a little frankincense under my tongue. So there's many, many ways that you can use your oils. This way will help you use your oils every day because you'll always have them with you. And then you end up giving them away to your friends. So now that you know a little bit more about your oils, and we'll continue learning about the oils, I just wanted to tell you we have a few different kinds of people. So some attending this event will already have a doTERRA account. Some may not have an account. They may have purchased some oils retail or been given some oils by a friend or one of our team members. And I just wanted to let you know how to get oils in your home. So if you're attending and you do have an account, it means that if you have set up for a wholesale account, you purchased one of our kits, maybe the Family Essentials or the Home Essentials kit, you would have a site where you can go in and you have already set up for you your site there where you can add more products to your cart. And one of us should have met with you to show you how to get into that cart. Also, you should have received shortly after you enrolled an email telling you how to log in and what your password and ID number are. If you didn't receive any of that or you don't know how to get into your cart, please contact one of us and we will definitely help you do that. We want to make sure that you know exactly what to do. And if you there's a couple of ways that you might have your cart set up. One might be for standard orders, or some people might be set up on a loyalty rewards program where you can earn points for free oils. So those are a couple of different options that doTERRA offers. And every month I get a free oil. Like I recently got On Guard for free. This month we have frankincense for free. So every December we've had frankincense for free, and frankincense is an amazing, amazing oil. There's a little bit more information about it on your notes. You can earn a free frankincense in December. It's a $93 retail oil, so it's a great oil to get for free. I generally don't buy frankincense because I wait till December to earn my free frankincense. I get a couple of them. And I know since you're new, you might not understand the benefits of frankincense and the value of frankincense because you already have a frankincense. Oh, I have one, I don't need another one. But if you're going to make an order anyway and you're close to that 200 PV value, you might want to think about adding frankincense, adding a couple of things to your cart to get a free frankincense. Frankincense is the king of oils. It is great for supporting skin health. It reduces fine lines and wrinkles, reduces scarring. You can add it to your facial lotion, and the oil that I showed you that I put on my face has frankincense in it. You can use it to support emotional balance, cellular regeneration. It promotes your overall health. You can add it to a massage oil to promote relaxation and reduce soreness. It's the king of oils, so anything that you do, you can add frankincense to. Pretty much every roller bottle I make has frankincense in it. And so that's why it's a very exciting time of year to have free frankincense. We're all very excited, those of us who've been using doTERRA oils for a while. And we're all getting our free frankincense this December. So let us know if you want more information about that, or if you're not sure what I'm talking about. We're happy to help you with that. And there's some more information for you on the notes in terms of how to access your cart to order. It's the information that would have been in your email. It tells you where to log on to go to access your cart so that you can order. And if you have any questions, you have any trouble, definitely contact us. We can help you. I also have put down a resource list of the different sites that I use to put together some of this information for you, and some of the Facebook groups that we use to share information so that you can connect that way and learn more. So I think that's about it for what I wanted to cover tonight on I Have My Oils Now What. I'm sure there are many, many, many more questions that you might have. If anybody has questions, we're really, really happy to help you and to answer them through text or Facebook or phone calls or getting together for a cup of tea. I do that all the time. I constantly bring my oils and I help people who have been, using their oils for a couple of months and they want to know how to use them a little bit better. So please contact us, me or any of my team members, and we're more than happy to help you with that information. I'm sorry about my little technical difficulty. Hopefully whoever wanted to watch this will be able to join it recorded, because I don't think we had anybody besides Becca join us. So I will be looking forward to sharing more information with you through the rest of December. And I know it's a busy time of the year. The Facebook page, Healthy and Happy, is always available with the information. It doesn't go away, so you can pop in and check it out anytime. And you can contact us anytime that you need some help. We're here and happy to help you. So have a great holiday, have a great night, and I will see you again soon. Night.